You cannot just for fun sake or anything, okay, I'm part of the charity, I started the charity. So it has to be really serious business. No, I started a charity just for adding some value for my college admission or whatever. It doesn't work that way. It's really serious business like a company. Unless you're really serious, don't even start a charity, I will say. Once you start it, it's more work than a company. Because at least company 8 to 5, you come home, here is continuous for me. 24 hours a day, because there's always more to do. And well defined. Good. We are lucky in Shankara Eye Foundation, blindness. So blindness is well defined. 45 million people are visually handicapped, and a simple cataract surgery can cure them. So we are very lucky to have a well defined and very good results we can get. And clear goals. I did not have any goal in the beginning. One of our volunteers, Rajiv Chamraj, proposed this goal. So we learned it later about this mission and vision. So I'm passing on to you that right from the beginning, what motivates people about Shankara Eye Foundation is our well-defined clear goal. Vision 2020 by 2020. Our big donors, they all came to Shankara because they were attracted by that. And then we are making progress towards that. That Vision 2020 by 2020 is actually eradicating blindness in India by the year 2020. It's impossible. The problem is very big. But our goal is 20 hospitals by 2020, and we have come to 9 hospitals from 1. So in the next 5-6 years, we need to scale up. So we will make it happen. We're very confident. And this is one of the important things. Somehow it came to us naturally, but now I also read about it. Everywhere at the end of the year, I read on Network for Good and other charities. They say the last 5-6 days, people donate the most. You cannot confuse them with so many things. Oh, we are running a good charity, help us. You should have a clear ask. $30, open an eye. Our case is very easy. Open an eye a month for $30 a month. Or donate $1,000 to become a founding donor of our Rajasthan hospital. So very clear ask. $30, $1,000. This is very important. So you have to define your product. You cannot say, I run this in India, please help. You have to make it easy for the donor. Can you donate $30? Can you donate 1,000? And this is a well-defined value. Values. This is very, very important. I tell our volunteers, even when people ask you something in your sleep, you have to say the same thing. You can do that only when you're honest. And luckily for me, my memory is very bad. So I had to be honest. I know different times you have to tell different stories. It won't work. So never compromise on honesty, integrity, trust. Especially charities, people put oil in their eyes and look at it. So many people have asked me, we trust you here, but we don't trust the Indian part. One guy argued with me so much, Murli, I know you, I trust you, but what if your doctor is building a nice new house with my money? So trust is very important. So I converted that guy to an open an eye a month type of guy. But I tell them, why are we working so hard for the charity? We have complete faith in them. And I know Dr. Ramani and Dr. Raja Ramani who founded it, they're too dedicated, they are crazy people. And I am also a trustee of that organization, I know their finances. So trust is very, very important. One of the common things people will ask you, my company does not match funds. But I have a friend in Cisco, he's not going to donate, but his company matches $1,000. Can I donate through him? Don't fall for any of those things, no? Everywhere, keep honesty as your foremost value. Don't go for small money. If you're honest, people really trust Shankara Eye Foundation. That's why people donate $1 million, $2 million, 40,000, 50,000. They have complete trust in us. So that is very, very important. Trust, never compromise. We have said no to $1 million. Somebody said, let us bypass IRS and let us bypass Indian government. I'll give you $1 million. I don't even ask my board. I tell them no, we don't want such money. So always don't go for any shortcuts. Honesty, integrity, very, very important. Always do the right thing. And when you're starting asking for big monies, people look at like organizations like Charity Navigator, which evaluate charities based on overheads, based on transparency, accountability, governance. How do they govern? How do they run it? How are they transparent? 10 years ago, I motivated our board to put all our financials, all our 990 externally audited statements, all on the website. Because many donors ask me, what about your last year? I tell them, just go and about us, under that you see all our 990s, all our audited statements, you know exactly how we spend our money. So nothing to hide, no? If 1 year you don't do well, let it be so. Let them see that you did not do well this year. So honesty is very, very important. Never compromise on that. And transparency, account, everything has to be documented. Another thing we will all fall for, even big money, somebody will come and give you a check on January 10th, dated December 31. But auditors will question those things. And because we are a big charity now, auditors grill us. How did you give? Some big donor, $100,000 donor, you have to be strict about your policy. You're very, very strict. Oh, this is $100,000, not 1,000, let me take it. They have put last year's date. Be honest, no, everywhere. That way, nobody can question you. You can run it very confidently. Marketing, right from the beginning, luckily we had one of our board members who's from IIM Ahmedabad, started a company, so he had the right ideas. And because I was also I'm also part of a group called Pallavi, we believed in marketing. And when I mean grassroots, this is not like we just started with the big events. In the beginning, we did not have many volunteers, many donors. So grassroots means any event in the Bay Area, whether you take Bay Area Telugu Association or India Independence Day celebration. We have volunteers. Sumant was one of the booth coordinators. He and his wife will go keep a table. Keep a table with a nice Sankara banner. Booth is very important to build your grassroots support. You get new volunteers, you get new donors, you go keep a brochure. And one volunteer told me, one of our volunteers, Snehal Baidasana, Murliji, I was standing there for 5 hours, nobody came. But another lady comes and tells me, I saw your volunteer standing there 5 hours, she did not even go to the restroom. So I said, I will stand there, and she went to the restroom. So people notice you, they notice your name of the organization. People say they have to see the name for 6 times, 7 times before it registers in their mind. So don't underestimate the value of booths. We are very lucky that we have a volunteer called Ramadasu Puli. Whether anybody comes or not, he goes keeps a booth at all events. Bata, Kannada Kuta event, Independence Day event, everywhere you will see Sankara I4H. That also spreads the name. You distribute your brochures, you also sign up, have a volunteer sign up. That's how we built it. Booths. So booths is very important. In the beginning, what we did is, because I come from a database company, I was a database engineer, so I understood the importance of donor contacts. I saw some charities, they do, raffle and all that, but they don't collect the contacts. Donor contact, people pay money to buy. So that is very, very important. So we did, in the beginning, when we planned a 1,000 people event, only 200 people came. We quickly converted to a free event and said, but everybody has to give their email, phone number, address. So we put it in our database and then collected. Now we have 50,000 plus donors. So just by contacting our donors, we can make money. Okay.
Question. This was at the time when people were willing to give their email contacts. It's not that easy. That's been experienced.
Okay. Okay.
What are your thoughts on that? Because people do say, what? I'll donate anonymously. Why don't you tell me? I don't know the spam.
There are very few anonymous donors, Monica. Let's say out of 50,000 donors.
That's sort of been my experience.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I'm not talking particularly about Seth, but
Okay.
in general, right? I hesitate. I say I'm doing it,
Now people do give checks. Many people don't give emails, but they give checks, no?
Right.
So that has the address. So they will get our newsletters. We still mail 50,000 newsletters twice a year. We cannot send them email because many people don't give emails.
Right.
But newsletter goes on, it's non-intrusive.
Okay.
It goes into your post box. So many people donate after reading our newsletters.
Mm.
And advertisement campaign. First year, in the beginning, when you're a small charity, we never worried about Charity Navigator rating, overhead. Normally you're supposed to keep your overheads less than 15%, but at the time we did not know anything about it. We all decided let's market aggressively. So I'm giving you all our secrets, whatever was successful for us. This is a model, it worked. There are other models, I'm not saying this is the best model. So we raised $72,000 in the second year. I motivated our board to spend $52,000 in advertising. $52,000. Namaste America, we've been advertising for 12 years, every week you will see, open an eye for $30. Coca-Cola, Apple, everybody, they advertise so much. Advertisement is so important. Many Indian charities don't understand that. They even take pride in saying zero overhead. That means you will only remain at that level forever. You're making $1 million. If you're taking, if you have pride in zero overhead, you'll remain at that level. How do you grow and how do you expand? You have to advertise. I'll go to wait until you're all done.
Oh, sorry. Maybe still a minute. Let's go and sit in. Actually, let's do it late one. We don't know do it.
Because it distracts
I know.
the talker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Advertisement campaign, and so basically we really, even now last year, because we made good money, unprecedented advertisement from Sankara. Because of that, we have roots all over the country. You see ZTV, you will see Sankara, Namaste America, Radio KLOK. Just sitting here, we have donors, so many donors outside the area. Ohio, Florida, we don't do anything there. But they see our ad. The Million Surgeries ad is running. Many people tell us, we see your nice ad, and they donate $30. Just 30 we are asking. That's the entry point. Then when they come, we'll send them newsletters. Then they will understand, oh, these are a good charity and they're building a hospital in my state, Madhya Pradesh. Guy was donating $30, is going to donate $1,000. So all this is not my idea. I don't consider myself a visionary. My uncle forced me. When Rajiv Chamaraj came up with Vision 2020, many volunteers came up with the Open an Eye a Month, thank you card, and then founding donor for, it's all volunteers' ideas. They have an open mind to implement it. And social media, we're very big on social media. Our marketing was so busy, so I got so frustrated. I don't consider myself a technical guy, but I got into Facebook. I got some volunteers give a Facebook award. Every volunteer can give, every employee can give $250 to the charity of their choice every month. So we get that money and I spend. So I brought Sankara's Facebook lives from 2,000 to 20,000. And now our marketing has taken over. So important. I post something, 20,000 people can see. And we promote our case studies. Some young kid who benefited from our work. So we put the story and promote it for $200. You can target it United States or only California or only Bay Area. Depending on the geographic reach, we target our ads like that. So we are very big on social media. And then storytelling case study. Storytelling is very important. So our millionth patient, we blast it everywhere. Shanti, how she comes from a weaver's family, how she was a single breadwinner, and how our surgery cured her. So that touches people. And so all those things, we learn by doing. And one of our biggest strengths of Sankara is volunteers. And we truly empower them, we don't interfere them. Somebody is in charge of an event, young lady is in charge of Dandiya, she will tell all of us, we are sold out, 6,000 tickets sold, no board members, especially Murli, cannot sell anymore. Murliji, you know so many people, don't stand in the lobby. Because people will ask you and come, Ari Murli, you know me, give me a ticket. So we obey the young volunteer. Once you empower a volunteer, you have to let it go. I ask the board members, don't talk in a meeting. You all have weight already, don't carry your weight. Don't talk just because you want people to know you are a board member. So I'm very, very particular that volunteers have to be empowered. Because they are working for without money anything, and you need to give them full power. You cannot say I am the president, I am the PP admin. You should get rid of all that. Flat organization, empower the volunteers. They are in charge of this event. All of us should obey them. Otherwise, why would they volunteer for you? Don't you agree, Sumat and Prabhu?
Yeah.
That's our value there, flat structure, and we don't even have any title, any chapter. So all are volunteers and just a coordinator for an event. And trust them, trust the volunteers, and if they make mistakes, that's okay. If you don't give them a job and allow them to make mistakes, how will they grow? It's like children only. They have to make mistakes and grow. You cannot say this is the way it should be done, that's the way it should be done. That's your way. Maybe they'll find a better way. So that is, volunteers love to work for Sankara because of their culture. And every volunteer is same. Every donor is same, every volunteer is same. NPO, I was reading many comments from our volunteers. They all say Sankara is like a family. family but still run professionally. We don't have a proper, oh, okay, now president talks, now the accountant talks. We don't have anything like that. This event, you're the coordinator, you talk. We all listen. I read in Coimbatore airport, Mahatma Gandhi says, customer is God. And I also come from customer support. So right at the first event, what we did is our first event in April 99, April 3rd at Foothill College, houseful show, our first event by my music group Pallavi. So our care starts from the parking lot. So parking in the Foothill College parking lot, the parking machines don't work sometimes, and you have to have exact cash of $2. It doesn't accept credit card. So I asked our volunteers, I don't know what you do. People should come and they should not be bothered by the parking machine. So they paid money and they made the parking free. And so people, no delay in people coming in. And also when they come in, whether there is needed or not, there is a team which is welcoming them. Think of it like our marriage, no? People are coming, you're welcoming them. And then they have to climb stairs, many stairs. So we arrange for a lot of SUVs to take the people upstairs to the theatre and starting on time. I remember it very well. Many Indian means they think Indian Standard Time. Arey, apna show here, they will start 9:30, let's go. We don't do that. At one event, I remember Dianza College, we did Kumar Sanu and Alka Yagnik. Friday evening, 7:30, the show started sharp. One couple came at 7:45, I was standing in the lobby. Did the show already start? I said, yes. This is unfair, how can he start on time? So starting on time. That shows your professional attitude, no? You have to start on time and respect people's time. And then in the first show itself, we never wanted to make money from food or everything. The way Americans think, we are thinking long term, make the food $5. Don't try to grab every money from the donor, no? Don't think that this is the only time they are coming. They need to keep coming again and again. So make it a pleasant experience, start on time. Every activity we plan meticulously. So I said, just before the intermission, let's show a 9-minute video. Okay, no, what are the activities? Somebody has to make sure the screen comes down, the stage light, the theatre light is off, door is closed, somebody is near the video. So like that, from our experience, all meticulous planning, every small thing. And Sumat is our timer for our events. So he says, Murli, there is only hall is 50% full, shall we start? I'll say, let us start. Because we want to set a standard of Sankara starting on time. And so donor is God, and donor data. Right from the beginning, we meticulously collected. I even we use a lot of tools, 555-1212.com and USPS zip code correction. We use a lot of tools to correct data. Some people will not even give the apartment number, they will forget. So I will find out some friend in that Arches apartment. I'll say, where is this Dinesh person? Where is he? So they will give me the apartment number, we'll add it to our database. Donor data is so important. Because you're going to keep bombarding them with your newsletter and everything.
It's more valuable than the
Valuable.
money.
People are willing to pay big bucks. And provide feedback. This is one of the best things Sankara does. Our donors love that. When people donate $30, they get a receipt immediately. And then within 2 months, we get a certificate from India with, your donation was used to cure the eye of Mr. Mohan, age 43, from Karur village. His left eye was operated on this day with a photograph of the patient. After that, many people become monthly donors. This closing the loop with the donor is very important. We don't do a perfect job also, but this one for the surgeries we do a very good job. That's one of the important, very important aspect of charity. Feedback, telling the donor how your money is spent. Keep them informed. So we take a lot of pain when an event is not getting full. 50 volunteers will sit in the office, call 1,000 donors, 2,000 donors. It's like a marriage invitation, no? You send an invitation, chalo dekhenge. But Murli called me, I had to go. So that's Silicon Andhra is the best example. They will go with the cars like personal invitation. That's what Silicon Andhra does. So we don't go that far, but we call. When event is not doing it, I always never worry about event not being full. We have 15,000 donors in the Bay Area, man. Let's call them. They'll come. So all our events are always houseful. Donor dinners. So many small areas when we want to develop, we don't do banquets. We just call the top 200 donors. they will come and then we go do a presentation. So these are all business development expenses. This year we did 8 donor dinners with Dr. Ramani. They were so impressed. So many of them have become volunteers throughout the country, 8 cities. So this is and invite all our big events. The first 100 top donors in the Bay Area will be invited as our guests. So it's a meet and greet with them. They'll come to the pre-event dinner. They'll come to know what's happening, and they are also very happy that we are respecting them. And we don't call anybody. Murli knows the consulate. Nothing works. I wanted to invite the Indian Consulate General for Sonu Nigam event. Board members said no. Only if they have donated. From the database, are they one of your 100 donors? They're very strict about, because the rules have to be the same for board members or volunteers. That can happen only when you have a policy, no? Top 100 donors from your database. It's not based on Murli's whims and fancies. Or Rohit is Murli's friend, invite him. Sankarami, it doesn't work.
I like you're using Salesforce as a management tool. Very few non-profits do that. So
We are
that's
trying to
good. Yeah.
go to Salesforce. I think I'm almost done. So basically, as I said, seriousness. Charity is serious business. More difficult than running a company because you don't have paid workers. Sometimes some areas don't move, I get frustrated. You cannot lay off nothing. You don't have to lay off, get a new. So you have to win them with your own hearts and love. Yeah. Love is the only thing that works. You have to love your volunteers. I fight with our volunteers. But we hug each other next day. It's all issue-based fighting. But they are important. Without volunteers, what will you do? We are a 2-people company. We're raising $5 million with 2 employees. Because volunteers, they are so important. And faith in yourself. For us, the faith in ourselves, every individual. I'm a believer in Swami Vivekananda who says, you can do anything and everything. Never be afraid of anything. If people laugh, I should be able to dance here. Not worried about all of you dancing, us laughing at me. So faith in yourself, you can do anything. Swamiji says, even if you are a thief, don't be a petty thief, be a big thief. So Vision 2020 by 2020 is based on Swami Vivekananda's teaching. Rajiv Chamaraj proposed that vision, but I accepted it because I was into reading Swami Vivekananda's teachings, who said, even if you are a thief, don't be a petty thief, be a big thief. I was like a bully pushing the organization to accept that vision. Now it has become everybody's vision, so I don't feel the pressure. Yes?
I have a question, Nandini. So the one thing, a couple of slides ago you said, the instant feedback to your donors.
Yes.
And the media team supporting us, right away saying, this person had a surgery.
Yes.
So as a donor, I will obviously feel, okay, my money was put to good use.
Yes.
Immediate gratification, right? So that speaks a lot about your team in India, right? All of you are doing fantastic work.
Yeah, we have a good
raising
team, of
funds.
course. It's a very important
So,
point. Yeah.
Because that's one thing. As an organization, we are still struggling to put together a team. We're a relatively young organization, of course. But so, can you talk a little bit about the team in India and
We are
how
very
that
lucky.
came about?
We are
and
very lucky
set
because
up?
when we started, the setup was already there. They also believed in this feedback. So it was very easy. Actually, they initiated it. We are lucky that they already had the setup. Before, they used to give only the name of the patient and everything. We kind of motivated them to give a picture of every patient. So every certificate will have the picture of the patient. So we maintain meticulous, and they have appointed one person just for this donor care in India. My wife Kala works with them. They both are going to, we are going to India this Saturday, and Kala is going to visit all the hospitals with Chandra Nair in Coimbatore. They're going to look at we did very good job with the surgeries. But when people donate big money for the hospital, we did not do a good job. So now they're going to visit all the 6 hospitals we built, make sure all the names on the wall of founders are correct. We did not, because 1,000 names is there in Anand, Gujarat. 1,000 people donated $1,000. So they need to go through that, because we hear complaints from few donors, our name is not there. So they're going to fix all that. That's so important. Been pending for a long time, finally we're going to fix that.
So this team in India that you have supporting you here,
Yeah.
right? So
They are aware of this. They come and see, they come here so many times.
right.
Dr. Ramani, Bharat, they hear from the donors
Not
directly.
just the head honchos per se, like Dr. Ramani and others, but